Point Guard Center episode. What this is, right?
8.
8?
8, I think it's episode 8. Yeah.
We got our returning brother. You know what I'm saying? Tell him where you is, big
What
boy.
position you play today?
I think I'm small forward today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last time I came, I think I was shooting
You
guard.
see, you was multi-purpose.
Hey, yeah, but I'm gonna stick with the small forward today. I'm on my small forward shit right now. I'm a score. I'm a multi-threat today.
You dig?
So how y'all feeling this week, bro? Anything new happening? Well, first, you know what I'm saying, you coming off your big first pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? How that went? Tell us how that went.
My first pop-up shop was a real big success. I made a good bit of sales, more than I expected, you know, for it being my first pop-up shop. My brothers was there alongside me, of course, you know, showing me support, mad love, you know, posting, getting other people to come out and support. So it was successful for me.
What you feel like you learned from it? What could you take from that experience, you know what I'm saying, to go farther?
Let me see. What I feel like I learned is that I can be a little bit more prepared as far as like scenery for my brand. You know, I got my dog B. He did the paintings for me, so I had like a little nice background on the table. But I saw other people in there. You know, they had like banners, and you know, some people have like their tablecloth have their brand name on it. You know, stuff like that, like racks and other things that go along with it. So I can make like my scenery like more welcoming for people.
That shit was fire. I like seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that come together. And just watching it from the ground up. That shit like cool as shit.
Definitely was good. Definitely was good to see a lot of young black people really had shit going on, you know what I'm saying, and not really on a different type of time, really owning their own shit. It was like a little entrepreneur's market, man. That was real dope to see.
So, somebody's birthday coming up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta do all that, man.
You know my dog birthday coming up.
Big 2-7.
How that shit going, dog? How you feel about that? So how you feel, you know what I'm saying, being an old nigga now? Like, you an old head now. Like, I catch myself all the time when I be saying, young dudes, like, look at this little nigga. And I realize, like, I'm that old nigga now, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm telling you? It's like, I feel like I'm older than the young niggas, but I feel like I'm still a young nigga.
Right, but
I'm
you
just
not,
I'm in the end of my young
like,
nigga
you're just
period.
like, we not like, it's not like, we not children, not teenagers, we not early 20s no more, but we not like old. But at the same time, we the OGs now.
I can say this. There's a lot of accountability and a lot of responsibility. Because, like, being in a position where we had none, like 25 to 27, it's like you know better than the shit you used to do when you was like 21. So it's like a different kind of fire under your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feeling like, man, I really got to get up out shit and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Time is of the essence. I'm about to be 30. You start thinking about how you want to set your life up. The kind of, you know what I'm saying, how you want to live, how you want to be remembered and shit like that. So it's just a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And it's like instead of taking full risk like you used to take when you was young, now we taking like calculated risks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Actually paying y'all step by step.
Because you know what it feel like to put it all on the line and lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's crazy. I was just talking to that boy True about this. We was on the phone with Joseph, free True, free Juke, free Danny.
Free all of them. Free the guys.
And we was talking about, like, as far as, like, with females. Like, you know, we getting to that point now, we getting older. And it's like, sometimes I be thinking, like, I see a girl post something, and I be about to write under it. I about to, you know, reply to her Insta story. And I beg, but I'm like, man, I'm not even about to waste this girl on my time right now. Nigga getting too old. Like, why am I going to waste time?
Dog, it's funny if you to mention that, dog. Like, oh, I'm back, dog.
You back?
I'm back, girl. Back on my lover boy shit, you heard me?
He going back.
I'm on that lover boy shit. I'm loving it, boy. I love this feeling, you heard me? I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I guess I'm in the middle. You heard me? Like, I'm fucking with somebody. But it's kind of like, you know, me and her, we both like taking our time and, you know what I'm saying, really seeing how she gonna play out. But it's like, you know, it's an understanding. And I'm just waiting to see, like, in my mind, you know, I'm a big skeptic. You heard me?
And you know, so you
I'm
know,
a
this
big
like
skeptic, dog.
This like my era, you know, like I don't flourish in like the single world. I flourish in like this relationship shit. You heard me? Like this love shit. I know. They play over it. That ain't your lane.
I retired.
I don't want to be a player no more.
I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I flourish and shit like that. I love the romantic shit, dog. I'm a hopeless romantic, dog.
Yo.
Call me what you want, you hear me? Nigga, I'm happy. So she knows who she is. Shout out to you, Gary.
I'm trying to be like that. I'm
boy,
trying.
you a bitch, boy. That boy a bitch, boy. You trying to give out love shout outs. That's what you doing? You doing Keith Sweat shout outs. Hey, baby. Listen to my voice and hold it real tight. Act like I'm next to you.
Hey,
You
bro.
know who you are. But not to get confused.
I mean,
this nigga funny, dog. Hey, dog, that's a bad nigga, boy. Hey, since we doing shout outs, you heard me? Say, yeah. I'm just fucking with y'all. Yeah.
Shout out to my team. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are.
That's a bad dude, boy. You get yourself in trouble, boy.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Today what we doing today, fellas, you know what I'm saying? We got a gathering tonight, bro.
Yeah, we having a little birthday shindig, you know what I'm saying? Ain't about nothing, you know what I'm saying? A little something intimate for my family members, you know, my friends, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna just do a little celebrating, you know what I'm saying?
And it was RSVP on it, dog. You know
Hey, we
everybody couldn't come. Everybody can't come.
Everybody could come. I just want RSVP to be like, you know, so I can know who's coming. We don't need no surprises. You know, we don't do good with surprises. You hear me? And it's all love and positive vibes. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga coming up and that on positive vibes, ain't gonna be no problem. You coming up on that with that bullshit, hey, you got to move around. This all good shit.
That's all that rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, being that, you know what I'm saying, we're in mid-August right now. So this is kind of like back to school. So I kind of want to deem this like the back to school episode. So
Okay.
Back to school for who?
they go for the children, for the city.
Oh,
you know
all
what
right,
I'm
for the kids. Yeah, we're gonna do it for the kids. You know how
what
we
I'm
feel
saying?
about college.
Nah, for like elementary, like I'm not talking about for the ordinary because at that point, like you had a choice to go back to school. But as for elementary, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go to grammar school.
Yeah,
You gotta at least get high school diploma.
definitely.
So let me ask y'all this: when y'all was in school, what was some things that you wish that they would have taught you? You know what I'm saying, before you left grammar school, high school, and actually moving into adulthood to college?
I'll say probably like the most useful thing I would say probably would be budgeting and credit. You know what I'm saying? How credit works. I think like that's the most like underrated thing that black people don't know about. Like we know about it to like we'll get our credit good and then once they give us all this shit then we'll fuck our credit back up. You feel what I'm saying? That's not necessarily playing the credit game how it go. So credit literacy and really having financial literacy, you know what I'm saying, learn how to budget and live what that means, I think that would change a lot of families and shit, you know what I'm saying, around the area because they'll be taking like shit and applying it, you know what I'm saying?
But I think they didn't teach us or they try to hold that back from us because white people, I won't say white people, but other races use credit. They use credit to their favor.
Hell yeah.
And credit is worth way more than cash money.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You can get way more in credit than you could with any amount of cash. And that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? They use that to their favor and hold that against us. And I always felt like, you know what I'm saying, just based on the skin of your tone, you know what I'm saying, you aren't given the same opportunities. Or, you know what I'm saying, the things you might apply for like a business loan, this or that, they still wouldn't give it to you.
Yeah.
So in actuality, having your paperwork, having your knowledge of how the credit system
but with that, you got to think about the system though. It's systematically set up like that. Of course, they gonna start off with a 700 credit score because the last 3 people above them with their same last name all worth $1 million.
Right.
They are gonna be looked at as less of a liability or a risk because they're children of millionaires. You feel what I'm saying? The whole system is designed to be in the favor of the dominant society.
And also, you know what I'm saying?
It's not necessarily a race thing though. It was racist from the conception. But it's like you can't necessarily play the race card with it. Like now it's time for black people to really learn how to play the game. I won't say
we ever played a race card. It's about like with our family, you know what I'm saying? We never had that education or practice, you know what I'm saying, that teaching to give the next generation a game. All your grandpa and your grandma knew was I get up, I go to work, I pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? As for they didn't have the opportunities to get that extra, you know what I'm saying, game from their parents.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, you could look at it as a game side, but like he was saying, I heard Umar Johnson say this on a Breakfast Club. He was saying that it's like it is systematic, and they do give certain things to the dominant races than they would give to us. Because, for example, Umar Johnson was saying, and for black people, you can get a car loan, you can get a college loan to put you in debt, but they would never give you a business loan it's so hard to get a business loan for half a college loan is 3-4 times more than a business loan because they don't want to give you a business loan because that's giving black people access to wealth and to generational wealth. So that's why it's harder to get a business loan than it is to get a college loan or a car loan. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you that because they want you to get in debt behind that. But they ain't gonna give you a business loan because they feel like you're gonna get yourself out of debt if you start a business and that business starts to flourish.
That's why I feel like I'm just saying they should have taught, you know what I'm saying, financing like that, financing class, some credit class. So you know what I'm saying, what's your credit rate, you're saying what's good, what's bad, your appraisals, you know what I'm saying, money you gotta pay back.
You can't just go swiping that shit. It's not just free money to go swipe up and get shit. You know what I'm saying? But think about this. Even if you give a black person who has a 700 credit score a credit line of Dillard's for $2,000. A person who ain't never had shit in the ghetto, had to pull clothes and all that shit, they're captivated by that naturally because they want to have what they didn't have. You feel what I'm saying? To make themselves feel whole again. So that's the type of games they playing with us too. Like Kanye said, like they make us hate ourselves and let it fucking well. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
But I'm looking at our generation, like we have, like I'm saying, the knowledge now to be able to change the game. So I think it's up to us, you know what I'm saying, to pass that on to the younger kids and the younger generation.
I think that's gonna go what I was saying. I think and I think that's the biggest gap between us and the dominant society. Is like that they've been had that structure for them generations, but like now we about to fix this shit now. You feel what I'm saying? Like now we got the tools, we're gonna give it the eye churn, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna break them kind of cycles and shit.
Yeah. As far as also, you know what I'm saying, one thing I definitely wish, you know what I'm saying, they would have actually emphasized when I was in school is, you know what I'm saying, picking up a trade, picking up an actual skill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, actually pushing, oh, you need to just go to college to get a degree, to go get a job. When in actuality, you going to college isn't guaranteeing you a job in your field, and all it's doing is putting you in more debt. With actually a job, trade, and skill, you're useful for forever. Because they always need mechanics, they always need people to fix air conditioning, especially down here, because it's hot as a motherfucker. You just have to pick up things that are actually useful to society that everybody would need.
And to go along with that, that's basically like funding for your dream and for your goal. Because like, for example, like I got my brand and I wanted to go out and just be an entrepreneur and just focus on that. But I realized that it would be helpful to, you know, still have a job in order to fund my brand. So if you have a trade, you know, you can come out of high school and that's when your mind is racing the most and you want to, you know, go out on the limb and go out on faith and try to like see what you can do with certain things. But if you have a trade, you know, I even think back to be like, man, I wish I knew how to cut hair, like coming out of high school.
Niggas always need their haircut.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So if you can cut hair,
pop.
Real talk, if you can do something like that, then if you want to build a brand. So now you can cut hair, and that's like basically like freelance work.
And
you can create your own schedule. Right. You can create your own schedule so you still have time to devote time and energy to your brain and something that you want to build, you know?
Shout out to my barber, Jay the Barber, too, you heard me?
Shout out to my barber, D Good Barber. Who your barber is, why?
My barber is Big V, Mr. Verlin, shout out to him. Yeah. But what I feel like that would have been useful in school to teach us is like business and real world literacy and like communication. Cause like just simple things like that I got into now, and I'm 25 and I'm just starting to get good between like 23 and 25 is like how to handle business like over the phone with like calling to set up car insurance, calling and checking my like online banking. Like a lot of people be scared. Like I see some people that be on the phone, like they get a phone call from the insurance company and they don't know what to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like trying to talk to colleges and stuff like that. For a long time, I had like females and my mama handling that. And I used to just say like, man, I don't like dealing with that. So I just let a female deal with that.
So you saying you wish she'd have taught you independency.
Right, to like be able to like, you know, make phone calls, like go on interview. You know, when we was younger, you go on an interview and you feel like, man, I can't say the wrong thing. If I say the wrong thing in this bit. But if we had practice to be walking there with confidence, like, man, either I know I'm gonna get this job, but if I don't, this job not for me, and I'm confident to go on other interviews, you know, and stuff like that. So that's why I say communication and like business and real world literacy.
But like piggybacking off saying with your interviews, I always feel like interviews are just like kind of pointless sometimes, bro. Because they ask you the silliest questions, not the diverse.
Shit ain't got shit to do with your fucking job.
They ask you, why do you want to work here? You can't be honest with your answer. Bitch, I need some money.
But you know I'm gonna tell you what's politically correct.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like...
No, you know what they came me with? Name a time when you had to overcome adversity. I'm like, when your white ass had to overcome adversity.
Not even that, sir. It's like...
you gonna ask me that?
This question, bro, they ask, you know what I'm saying? What are some of your down characteristics? Like, what do you struggle with? When was a time that you failed and knew you could do better? I'm not about to put myself down, but if I would say like, I never had a time, now I look arrogant and crazy.
You lying. You're not
And you can't talk normal like your normal like everyday talk. You have to change the way you pronunciate your words, the way you look, the way you know what I'm saying, go about shit.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm about to drop a Jew. This is just a tactic I use, and I'm gonna expose it just to my network because most of our viewers are black, and this is an Afrocentric show. In case you were confused, guys. Yeah. So this is a tactic I use, and my brother, he used to work with me for quite some time, so he knew I really do this. I reverse combat this shit. Like when a white person come walk up to me, I'm gonna talk to them so white that they gonna know I'm mocking them.
But we also gotta stop that, dude.
I ain't stopping the motherfucker.
I'm like, no, you're not listening.
If a hunker trying to come drive me, I'm gonna drive their ass. No, fuck this. We gonna call it what it is. I am a field nigga and I don't scratch my ass unless it itch. That ain't politically correct, but I don't really give a fuck.
But like Shadi, he know that like, you know, when I was at work and like what I took from that job, I worked at that job at a pivotal years of my life into growing like business confidence. Like
when you say that, I don't think they know what job you had.
No, hold on. I'm not excluding where I work at. My music career and my personal business career is separate. That is a public disclosure. Go.
But what, you know what I'm saying? One is a word that he might want to share. I don't know if
I do social work. So I was working with kids at an alternative elementary school.
Yeah, right.
And it's like when I first got there, I was, you know, timid. I was scared to speak up. I was scared to voice my opinion because I didn't want to say anything wrong. I didn't want to do anything wrong. But working there for 3.5, 4 years, I learned to be like, okay, these kids respond to me. I feel like I'm a big dog here. So that's when I started being able to come to work dressed how I want to. I can talk to my administrator. I don't like calling people my boss. I just call it, that's the school administrator. I talk to her how I please. Like I use my regular tone, my regular way of speaking, my regular vernacular, you know, when I'm speaking to her, because that's the confidence I had, because I feel like y'all need me here. So I'm not going to go in there, yes, ma'am, you have to change my voice. I feel like, look, you want to sit down and talk to me? Good. Just how I'm talk to these kids, how I talk to my partners, how I talk to my mama, I'm going to talk to you the same way, because it comes with confidence. When you're confident in yourself, like, for example, if they decide to let me go, I know I can get a job somewhere else because of my resume. And I'm confident in that. So once I built the confidence, I'm like, I don't got to talk like that. I don't have to wear long sleeve to cover my tattoos. I don't have to go into an interview like, dang, I'm tatted, so I hope they cool with that. It's like it don't matter. Somebody gonna know my resume, they gonna know my jacket, and they gonna have people that, you know what I'm saying, like you could what's the people you put on your resume?
A reference.
Uh,
A reference. I have good references that know that I work well with kids and I'm good at what I do. So I don't have to worry about trying to speak a certain way, try to present myself a certain way that's not me. I can be myself and know that I'm still gonna get a job in my field.
Now don't get this shit twisted, motherfuckers. I'm my motherfucking self. I don't give a fuck. I'm just malicious. I feel like fuck you. I'm saying fuck you when I'm saying that. Don't get it twisted. I'm saying fuck you. Yeah, no, I don't talk like that. And I'm finished talking how the fuck I talk when as soon as you walk away so you can hear me talk like that, you would know I'm saying fuck you, Whitey. You made me do it. No, you made me do it. I wasn't going to even say it. You made me do it. You want to talk here. Yeah, I'm being myself. Yeah, bitch, me too. You just don't know. Yeah, big weight.
So are you saying, you know what I'm saying, what you brought up a good point was talking about actual resume. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing they actually should teach you in, you know what I'm saying, grammar school, high school, how to actually build a resume and sell yourself and show your worth and show the things you've experienced, the things you're capable of bringing to any opportunity, any job, any college, anything like that, showing that you are a valued person.
Definitely. I mean, but I think that, like, I feel like for the most part, in honors programs and IB programs, you typically learn that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I knew that kind of stuff, but I just knew it because that's the type of shit my mom would taught me about having a resume up to date and all that. I was on all that shit early, but at the same time, most people don't be on it. You know what I'm saying? But like in regular high school, like that, them kind of resources be there sometimes. But like you be in that mode, like I don't give a fuck about that. Think about that. In high school, would you have stayed after for resume building?
No,
Probably
I wouldn't.
not. I know the fuck.
I didn't know the importance of it because it wasn't taught.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Till you tell niggas say you.
And every school didn't have, you know what I'm saying, them programs.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I just hope, you know what I'm saying, that we able to impact or change somebody's life, you know what I'm saying, in some positive form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you another questions. We didn't got our positive message out for the day, for the episode. What's bothering y'all this week? Anything y'all saw that, you know what I'm saying, that sit right with your spirit? That y'all didn't really care about?
I don't know. A lot of shit be going on, especially in the social media world.
People be fucked up with it. Y'all want me to talk about it. Y'all want me to talk about it.
Well, I can tell y'all some shit that I don't like that I be saying.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Well, you have people that be complaining about shit that they can control. Like, one thing is like my pet peeve, not my pet peeve, but shit I hate to see is everybody complaining how there's no opportunity in New Orleans and we don't do this, we don't do that down here, this happening, this happening. But you can control that because you can leave. You can't be negative about everything every day because we doing this down here and I don't like this about the city, this and that. Nigga, you can go. Nobody's stopping you. You complaining about the city, so obviously you like it here. You want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I hate people complaining about shit they actually have the power to control or change.
you gotta give them motherfuckers empathy, but not sympathy. Motherfuckers in New Orleans, they be like caught up in the drama and they feel like the world fucking owe them something because they had a fucked up life. Fucked up shit happen to them. Fucked up shit happen to good people all the time, son. Like, it's on you. Like, you can be a victim of your circumstance, or you can overcome that shit and, you know what I'm saying, make whatever you want happen, regardless of anything, you know what I'm saying? And I think, like, but I feel like it's fucked up when people ignore the trauma that people face, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like we as a people shouldn't let our trauma and the shit we've been through, like, affect us and keep us stagnant, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback off that, something that I just thought about that's like, I guess don't sit well in my spirit. It's like people that want to be congratulated or they want to feel better about themselves with certain goofy things. Yeah. Like as far as like, you know, no disrespect to our black queens, but I see a lot of this with females, you know, they post stuff like
their job titles.
I was gonna say like,
greed.
If you have kids, if you have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, and you take care of your kids and you make sure your kids have what they need, that's what you're supposed to do. You decided to have kids, so that's your job to take care of your kids. So you don't need to post and be like, nobody can ever tell me nothing about being a parent. I take care of my kids. My kids don't ever go hungry. My kids don't want for
all
nothing.
by myself.
As they
all by myself.
Right.
This Paul don't do shit. Oh, bitch ass nigga, but he be with that other bitch kids and all that pussy ass shit.
Right.
Yeah, y'all be like, we all know what y'all do, and they've been doing this shit for generations. I think it's time for that shit. We need to stop that shit. I don't want to see y'all posting y'all fucking self on Father's Day. That is fucking terrible. I don't want to hear that shit. You knew what that nigga was before you let him juice off in your motherfucking name. you knew what it was. You know what it was. You better know who you sleeping with, son. Fuck all that. You know that nigga was a fucking scrub and he was inconsistent before you let that nigga fucking juice it and make a baby with you.
Real tough.
That's all you. That's on your body. I don't want to see you fucking posting nothing on Father's Day for your fucking negligence of character. Fuck you. I don't want to hear that shit. Stop playing the fucking victim. You hear me?
I just think people be wanting, you know what I'm saying?
I got my feelings right quick, yo.
They be wanting, like, you know what I'm saying, that some people want acknowledgement for shit they supposed to do.
But acknowledgement is important, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, acknowledgement is important for some people. Sometimes you gotta acknowledge yourself, though.
So you gotta just do inspire. You gotta do, you know what I'm saying, without acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta keep it pushing regardless of if people watching or not.
Yeah,
And do it for you and for yours.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I say acknowledge yourself. If you set a goal and you reach that motherfucker, more important than another motherfucker come and pat me on the back and say, "Hey man, you did a good job." I'm already feel like fuck. I reached my goal. I really set myself goal and I did that shit. Fuck what another nigga say.
Exactly.
You heard me? I did that for me. I did, and it's important to me. It made me
And
feel like
you happy.
and I can empower myself to do other things because I know like I said this and I really did that shit. So I could do anything else I want to do. That's the type of time I be on here. But you know everybody ain't like big general. You know, yeah. You know we all ain't cut like that. You cut like that?
Son, I'm cut from the same cloth, you hear me?
Oh, that's a man. Yeah, that's my nigga right there. That's my nigga. What about you, Rico Suave?
Man, we trying to talk about some hard shit or something.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad nigga.
That's what I got from that.
He go that set tripping. He go set tripping again. You want to start set tripping this bitch. I ain't set tripping no more. It's 20. I'm about to be 27, bro. You heard me?
So, you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't fucking with it like that, man.
Well, damn, son.
I'm lying, boy. You already know I'm holding to the fucking. When I die, fucking burn me up and sprinkle my ass in the tunnel, nigga.
This nigga do too much, son. Nigga do too much. So, you know what I'm saying? We had new music drop this week, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That new Rose. You
Yeah, that girl was straight. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I've been
I
waiting
fuck
for
with
the
a
new
couple
Ross
tracks.
for a minute, son.
Yeah, so what you thought about it overall?
I liked it, you know what I'm saying? Ross is a nigga that talked that shit to me. He one of the rappers that, you know what I'm saying, I actually listen to and look forward to hear his music. I feel like every song that nigga get on his beats are phenomenal.
Yeah.
He has great beat selection.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'd be. I feel like there's some skippers on there, but
I ain't never heard of Ross on a bad beat.
Nah, fuck no. But sometimes it just become repetitive, like all the live instruments and all that shit. It's a vibe. You feel what I'm saying? He got a different kind of vibe. Ain't necessarily no shit you gonna want to hear all the time. It's some elaborate shit that you have to appreciate.
But he give you, you know what I'm saying? He don't just give you. He has the same flow in every song. He's the master of his sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's standing there. That I'm gonna have these fire ass beats and I'm about to talk that shit how I talk it.
But he talked that get money shit. He talked the whole shit. And he give you that hype shit. Turn you up real quick.
That's his shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his lane. You hear me?
I'm gonna ask y'all this. You know what I'm saying? It might be controversy. It might not be. Is Ross considered the king of the South now?
I mean,
because he got the credentials. He got the money. He got the longevity. He got the music catalog. He got the voice.
He gotta wanna proclaim that for himself. Because if that's the case, Birdman the king of the South, Master P the king of the South.
But
T.I. just said he was the king of the South.
Ain't nobody challenged him.
But who the fuck? Nobody ain't give a fuck.
Nobody challenged him.
Man, nobody ain't give a fuck though.
That's like, you know what I'm saying?
But if Birdman wanted to be like, how the fuck T.I. you ain't the king, bitch? I'm the king.
Why he didn't say that?
He could have said it though. He really could have said it.
They would have laughed at Bird, laughed at him like that.
No,
but Birdman can't rap.
At that moment, they wouldn't have laughed at him. That would have been
He don't rap. Being king of the South was not about being the money. It was about being a fire ass rapper and had the money to back it up.
But you not the king. Because the nigga own you.
Who?
Birdman own other niggas.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Not own them, but like, you know what I'm saying? He own the rights to niggas' music. It's all about independence.
I understand that, but when T.I. said it, nobody challenged.
That was a marketing strategy, son. That was before social media and all that.
But think about it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga walking this bitch. So I could beat everybody ass in that motherfucker. Ain't nobody say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, I don't know. That was I wouldn't agree with that, like that analogy, because like just like with the rap and shit, like people not gonna like
knock you out.
Yeah, and it's like if you're in the music industry and you not really beefing with T.I., like everybody on every song said they're the best rapper.
But
you know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they was the best rapper. Everybody feel like they're the king or something. You know what I'm saying?
But when niggas say that, and niggas like, nah, nigga, you tripping. Niggas go at me.
So if Ross even say, I'm the king of Miami, they're going to have some people, like, you may not even, and that's why he said it was before social media. Like, they're going to have people that's going to be more vocal about that now. Yeah. Even when
right.
like...
Who will be vocal about it?
All right, look. Then the people that's on the level of that person, they're not going to care because they know how the game go. So, for example, like when Jacquees said he the king of R&B.
Everybody laughed this nigga under the bridge.
Did the real kings that we feel like really the king, did they say anything about it? No, because they don't care. Chris Brown, Usher, people like that didn't say nothing about it because they don't care. They like that man supposed to feel
That's
like that.
unchallenged.
Who said stuff? Jay Holiday.
That's an
nigga, you not.
unchallenged
We
thing.
know you not the
even
king.
relevant.
I understand what
So
you're
it's like
saying.
people that's not. That's the people that's gonna feel.
A lot of niggas just
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I
Jay
feel like
Holiday, we fuck with your music.
dead. I
Put
don't
you
know.
in the band. I'm like in 8th grade.
It's just certain things like it's unchallenged. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If niggas do outlandish shit, you gonna challenge it.
If I'm in a club like that,
all right, P-Swag, Keith Jack. So you play ball, right?
right.
You in the gym, you hooping. Niggas, I'm the best nigga in this gym. And you don't go at him, son.
I'm not about to be stand up and be like, fuck that. Let's play
I ain't
one on
gonna
one.
lie though, I'm that kind of nigga. I'm that kind of nigga.
All right, Rack, you
I'm
don't
that
laugh
kind
at
of
son.
nigga.
You
I'm
call
that
the
kind
best
of
nigga. I'm the best rapper in the
I'm
world.
just driven by that though. I'm just driven by.
It's about competition.
It ain't even. It's just the art of war. You hear me? Like, yeah, bitch, you feel like you that thing. I'm that thing. So let's see who really that thing, nigga.
But niggas didn't
I'm
do
cut
that.
like
But
that.
see, that's
I'm
like
cut like that.
that's what I'm
Niggas didn't
saying.
do
It's
that.
like that, to go along with the analogy that you use. If we chilling in the pizza stop and nigga come up in there drunk talking crazy, like, man, I run this city. Nigga just look at him and start laughing. Like, I ain't about to stand up and be like, man, I want smoke. What's that? I smack the fuck out you.
But see,
I don't care like that. I'm in my own world.
And a real king ain't gonna get tricked out of his position like that. If you a king and that's an old peasant ass nigga and he come and talk some shit he can't even do to you, fuck no, I ain't entertaining you. You stupid. Let a stupid motherfucker be stupid. You heard me? Yeah, I'm a lay back and I'm a king. But yeah, bitch, as soon as you cross that imaginary threshold, boop, your head get chopped off.
So, back to, is Ross the new king of the South? Based on his credentials.
Everybody's king be king. They gotta have more than one king.
So that's what I'm saying. In the South is different. The South, niggas really get money in the South. They got people that we don't even know about probably got. Ross even said this in the interview. And I was telling you the other day about it. Ross said in the interview, even when he was started rapping, he said he touched his like first 10, 20 mil. He said they had street niggas that was coming to him like,
boy,
you ain't got no money. That's a little 10. Bitch, I pissed $10 million.
Yeah.
So how can he even say I'm the king?
Hey,
But if he do say
I'm
it,
talking
nobody
about-
don't really care. You talking about rap.
I'm talking about in rap.
But you
Like,
said based on his credentials, like the money and all this that go along
all the
with
checklists,
that.
all the movie stops he got, the music he done sold, the people he didn't put on, you know what I'm saying, and his musical catalog.
But they have other people. For example, your boy from Rap a Lot. He could say he the king of the South. Niggas really ain't gonna play with him.
Jay Prince.
But Jay Prince not a
gonna
rapper.
fuck with him.
You see what I'm saying? I'm basing it off like you can a rapper and he's an artist. He sells records.
I would say he the biggest rapper, or the wealthiest rapper that's been doing it for the longest in the South, maybe.
Yeah, he one of
That's
the biggest.
still-
He one of
that's
the biggest
still-
bosses.
Cause I mean, for T.I. still out there. It's just that people don't
Right.
rock with T.I. type of music in his lane no more. He one of them old niggas. But
Yeah,
Ross is just the
empowerment.
type of nigga that's old, but he can adapt to the game. Like
Yeah, he can make you one.
Jeezy can say I'm the king of the South.
but he can say that, right? But would you?
But if
would
Ross
you
say I'm the
compare-
king of the South, I'm pretty sure Jeezy not gonna come and be like,
But if
hold
they-
on, son, I'm the real king.
But, all right, but Rick Ross's credentials outweigh Jesus' claim at that point. You see what I'm saying? That's
But
all I'm saying. You can say, "Hey, I could do this and that," but think about competitive numbers and careers to Ross. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga gotta declare
Ross
himself
wins.
king. Ross ain't never say he was the king. He said he was the boss. He gotta declare himself king.
But the type of nigga Ross says, he would never say I'm the king.
Right.
Because he just like,
he want everybody.
yeah,
to
we
be
all
with it.
winning. There's no
We all
king.
king.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. We gotta have more than one king.
And that's why I said when
Yeah.
T.I. said that, it was like partially like a marketing scheme, and it was like a stamp to say like I'm the biggest rapper. Like that's it. It wasn't no like I'm the king and niggas better respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like I feel like
That
I'm
was
the king.
when he's saying I'm the king. He laid claim like I'm that nigga in the South.
Right.
Right, that's all I'm saying. Right and wrong. That's what he did, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas knew.
Wayne did that too,
niggas
but
knew
Wayne did the same thing when he said I'm the best rapper alive.
But he said
What's the difference?
he said he wasn't the king, dude. That's all I was saying. The title,
Man.
like niggas know, like the king of the East.
What do you
king
mean?
of the coast was Jay Z.
You could be the king.
know the West
so you
was
the
not
king.
saying-
You the king, but another nigga gonna rap better than you, and they got buku niggas who got more money than you. So what's the point? What's the equity in the word king at that point? It's contingent upon a person. Is what I'm saying.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. Cause think about it. When he said that shit, he really had, in comparison to everybody else in the game, he had no fucking business saying that.
Yeah,
It was a marketing strategy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
he had two classic albums at the time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was rapping, he had a movie career. He was really doing the shit he
Yeah,
said
he
he
was
was
getting
doing.
bread, but I'm just saying, so far as
And he had his own
they
record
got
label.
moved. Well, like you said, they got how many people credentials outweigh that?
But what? Right, I understand that, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Credentials our way, right? Correct.
Yeah.
But if the niggas without credentials don't speak up and say something, then those credentials don't mean nothing.
Man, I don't know. Man. What else, man? But nigga, that's what I'm saying. Why are you saying that? Ross got to see the king then.
Right? I'm saying if he came out and say, "Look, I'm the king of the South," would it be challenged?
I mean, I don't know. I just look at it like whatever somebody come out and say they're the king or whatever. I'm like, fuck, I really don't care.
No, you, bitch, you ain't the
Right.
king of me.
Real
You ain't
talk.
the king of me. You try to make me, tell me buy me, bitch. I'm gonna make you buy me, pussy bitch.
Right, like nigga come out and say they're the king of New Orleans. I wouldn't care.
Look at that boy. I'm
like,
gonna send it to y'all boys in the group chat. Look at this nigga telling me he the king of New Orleans. You ever seen that nigga at the piece of stop? I ain't never seen that nigga. Yeah, that's type of time. So the nigga said he the king of Wakefield.
No, I would challenge that. I'm like, nah, nigga, you ain't the king of West Wakefield.
What, nigga? Like why, nigga? What if he ready to die about that? You gonna die about that?
That's stupid shit.
What I'm saying is just that's what I'm saying. The whole shit is stupid. So what's the fucking fussing for?
Certain shit is about principality.
Oh, so yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's based on principality.
So you ready to die over?
I'm not ready to die over Wakefield Drive.
What if that man ready to die about it? You gonna tell him? You gonna challenge him?
No, that nigga's stupid.
You gonna challenge him? You better be ready to die. Fuck that! You gonna challenge him, man? You ain't the king of Wakefield. What? Who said that, bitch? I'm about to chop you. I'm the king. He said I'm the king. Get that bitch right quick. You gotta chop his motherfucking head off. You get my knife right quick.